Hey friends, Jessica Mason here with another episode of Sober Story. So this is my first Sober Story recording after I have taken this video series public. And that's kind of ironic because this is the type of topic that I would share more privately. But in for a penny, in for a pound, and I think that it's probably no coincidence that this feels so personal. So part of recovery is addressing your negative patterns and the people that you're bringing into your life. And I was putting this into a post, and then I realized it was just too wordy because I have always been in love with love. I love being in love. I love having a partner, somebody to share my day and my time and my space with, the inside jokes and the moments of intimacy and passion. And when I was younger, I believed in split aparts, two halves of the same soul destined to find one another. Then I believed in true love, the kind of love conquers all Hollywood romanticized version. And when I found Quan, I believed in soulmates. I believed that there was this one person that was so perfectly fit for you. But I don't think that there is a no matter what kind of love. Maybe there's just not a no matter what kind of relationship. It seems to be pretty common that when people get sober or when they change a destructive or addictive behavior, that their marriage or their relationships end shortly after. I see this a lot in my sobriety groups. When I got sober, I left the relationship I was in because I chose that partner when I was not sober, and it was not the choice for me. But in my last relationship, there were some addictive behaviors that when they subsided, it gave us permission to walk away. And I've had people close to me and strangers saying things like, well, you better not get married again, or you need to stay out of a relationship. And it's hurtful. I know that with a lot of people, the intent is that they don't want to see me get hurt. With strangers, surely it's just that they think I'm just bad at it. And I may be. I may love so hard that bright light, of being in love makes those little dark corners seem irrelevant and insignificant. And I have overlooked things that were deal breakers from the start. But I do think that, wanting love, wanting a relationship, wanting to have a partner in life is healthy. That looks different for different people. There are as many different ways to love as there are people to love. Some people really like being alone. Some people really like having very disconnected lives, and then they just come together in the evenings. And, some people are more enmeshed. And I think that if we are not dealing with our broken pieces, that the people we attract either have the same broken pieces or they fill our broken pieces. So I got that book I've been telling you about, and I'm going to do a video reading it because I think that everybody should hear it. But I'll do that in a separate video. Because I think that until you're addressing everything that is broken in you, you just can't attract someone who is going to love and support you whole. And I know that people close to me really don't like that word when I say broken. But it's my word. And it's not irreparable. It's not something that I can't heal, but it's a crack in my soul. And it is that void that so many addicts have. And I really did think that I was in the best possible place to choose the best possible partner. But I didn't listen to my body. I didn't listen to my gut telling me that it wasn't the right fit. And I do believe that there's going to be love in my life, that I will have a partner, that I will choose somebody who can, be with me when I'm 80, grow with me along the way, support my growth, let me support theirs. But I think that so many of us in recovery, or people who love addicts, are left wondering who this person is when they heal. And when my partner started to heal, it didn't draw me in. It gave me the strength to leave. And to all of my sober sisters who are being left or who are leaving, I personally don't think that a breakup is a mistake, ever. And of course, nothing is. Nothing is absolute. But I personally believe that when breakups happen, they're for significant reasons. Maybe even more than you are willing to acknowledge at the time. So if you find yourself single by force, if you find yourself wanting a partner, but you're still trying to heal yourself, don't let anybody tell you that that's wrong. Don't let anybody tell you that it's unhealthy to want to be in love. Because being in love is the greatest thing on earth. And even though it didn't work out for us, I felt like the sun was shining from within me, being in love with him. And I do think everyone deserves that. I know he does. I hope he finds that with somebody who is a better match for the personality side. I just hope that people who love me want that for me. And I tend to make my mistakes pretty big, pretty loudly, because I live out loud. So when I go down in flames, everybody knows it. I don't stay in a marriage for years, struggling, suffering, fighting. But, you can't judge other people for sinning differently than you. Life is hard. Relationships are hard. Marriage is hard. And we're all just doing the best that we can. But I think that if we all just put all that noise aside and just tried to be happy, I just think everything would be a lot easier for everyone. I want that kind of happiness. I want that for other people. I want that for the people who are meanest to me. Because I don't think they would be so mean if they had that kind of love. And part of recovery is not just becoming whole, but getting the life that you want. And part of the life that you want is the relationships that you want. So yeah, I am going to get into another relationship. I am going to get married again. I want to find what my grandparents had. I will find that. And because things haven't gone to plan, because I made mistakes, other people made mistakes, it doesn't make me less deserving of that. Those people are deserving of that. That's what I got.